said, yeah, 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 Mona. Oh, Mona. Yeah, I'll tell you, Mona, what I wanna do. Yeah, I'll build a house next door to you. And I see you sometime. We can go kissing through the blinds. Can I come out in the front? Little more hot for fun. I need you, baby, and ain't no lie. Without your love, I'd surely die. I said, hey, 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 Mona. Oh, Mona. He said, yeah, 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 Mona. Oh, Mona. I said, hey, hey, Mona. Oh, Mona. I said, yeah, 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 Mona. Oh, Mona. Hey, how you doing out there, Guitar Heroes? All right. How about the Bo Diddley, Mona, I Need You Baby. Covered by the Rolling Stones in '65. And that's kind of the version here that I'm working on. It's fairly simple from a chord perspective. We're working on an E. We got an E sus, E suspended. We got a D, and that's it. That's all the chords that we've got. Of course, we're going to play them in different positions. Play an E, A form bar chord down here, and a D form, D A form bar chord down here. So not too complicated. Now the original is up at the 2nd fret, and in this case, because I can't sing it, I've tuned down a half a step. The original would be right here on the 2nd fret. And the E seems to work out a little bit better for me with the little finger sticking down for the suspension. Okay, so we're going to start with E with that little Bo Diddley riff. And we're just going to stick, you got an E form here, right? You're going to slide up just a little bit to get that little finger down on the D string, right? So right behind I'm sorry, on the G string, right behind the D string that you got there. So we're going to have all three, kind of like an A chord here, right? We got the A's down, the D's down, and the G's down. Okay, so we're going to do that twice, and then we're going to come into the chorus. And then we're just going to keep that same thing going. Hey, Mona. Oh, Mona. I said, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. kind of that same beat is going through that whole chorus. Okay, so we've got 2 verses, which we end up repeating. We're going to go into 2 verses, then we're going to do the chorus again, and then there's this little slide thing. And then we're going to do the chorus again, and then repeat the two verses one more time, and then the chorus. So it gets out to closer to a 3-minute song when you start repeating all those short verses. Okay, so let's try the first verse, and here we're going to change up a little bit because we're going to get that D chord in there. I tell you, Mona, what I want to do. And so I'm not going to do this at the beginning of that sentence. I'm going to do it at the end. I tell you, Mama, what I need want to do. I build a house deep next door to you. Can I see you sometimes? We can blow kisses you're blind. So at the end of each line, we're going to repeat that little riff. Okay, so then we go into the second verse, and it's kind of the same thing here. It almost sounds like sometimes where you can do just the same riff or almost interchange the two things. So as an example, yeah, listen to my heart pump. And so that works too. You can kind of alternate those 2 lines and use the, or you can do the E. But I think they do the D on each one of those. Okay, second verse exactly the same. It's not like the chords are tough. The whole thing here is, can you keep that rhythm going? And it kind of depends. It sounds a lot different depending on how you strum this thing. If you're just hitting the big notes, you got to get at least over to the G, otherwise you won't hear that. And if you're using the whole strumming all 6 strings, now, on the original recording, the one thing is that I really wasn't able to duplicate well today at all is they have not only tons of reverb on it, but then they got that tremolo thing going too, that really heavy tremolo. And I don't know if it makes that much difference, but that's the way the Stones played it. And yeah, I'm not sure if Bo Diddley had all of that tremolo on it too. I think he probably did too. Okay, so that's basically what you got. Learn this thing. And it's a little hard to keep that going when you're singing at the same time. So as an example, when we're in that chorus. Say, hey! Mona, Mona. So the little trick here is do the little hammer on. Do that after. Don't do it at the exact same time you're singing. I said, hey! I said, yeah, 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 Mona, oh, Mona. All right, so there you go, Mona by Bo Diddley, Rolling Stones version on their first album, first or second album, 1965. A pretty cool song, not that difficult. But it is a little difficult, just getting that beat down and all that. Now the last thing that we'll go over is this little slide thing that they're doing. I'm not sure this is exactly what they're doing here, but we're going to go back and forth between the E and the D. know, you can improvise a little bit, but that's basically, you know, what we're doing here. E back to the D. It's no different than what we're doing in the chorus or in our first verse. If we started with the first verse, I tell you, Mona, what I'm gonna do. I build a house next door to you. Very similar to that. It seems like it's drug out just a little bit more in the solo. So you can kind of keep that little rhythm in your head. So I just do that 2 times, and you can kind of throw that in whenever you want, right? It's not like, oh, it can only be in one spot. No, you can just throw that in wherever you want. So there you go. Mona, I Need You Baby is the full title. Rolling Stones, written by Bo Diddley, and I'm not sure what the date was. I think Bo Diddley was in the 50s, if I remember right. Okay, well, hope you got something out of this lesson. Take it easy out there, and keep on strumming.